There's Drake LeBeau. The order in this one going to be Hayden Klein going to lead us out. Jason Klein, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Drake LeBeau, June Villaruz, and Lucas Lenhart. Everything falling apart up here. This thing's been crashing a lot lately. All right. I'm going to call you guys by name. Hayden Klein. Jason Klein. Matt Beer. Shane Coles. Drake LeBeau. Showtime Villaruz. And Lucas Lenhart. He requested it. Statutes of limitations. All right, nice and easy out there. Settle in. Stock short course on the track right now. Race number 1. Villaruz going to take lap 1. That's Showtime Villaruz. LeBeau in the 2. Matt Beer, Coles, Klein, and Lenhart. That's Hayden and Jason. $1:10 in, 3:50 to go. Villaruz out front across the line, 18.5. That time by 17 lap pace early on in this one. LeBeau in that 2 spot, 16 lap run for him. It's an 01. 06 for Beer, 16 and a 17 for Coles, 15 for Klein, 15 for Hayden Klein, 14 for Lucas Lenhart. 3:30 to go. Caution in the sweeper. Go low, 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 low. It's clear now. These guys grouping up, going up the hill. Villaruz leading out that pack in the all-white black wheels. LeBeau right behind him in that cream, yellow, red, black. That's 1 and 2 working their way on the straightaway. Villaruz 18.7. LeBeau with a 20.6. That's going to move Matt Beer to the 2 spot. Beer doing his best lap last time by. It's a 19 flat. So Villaruz out front, 17 lap pace. Beer and LeBeau deadlocked at 16 and a 5.06. And then we got Coles and Jason Klein, 16 and a 5.16. Hayden Klein, 14 and a 5 flat. 5.01 for Lucas Lenhart. So battle's working all over the track right now. 2:45 to go. LeBeau does a nice recovery lap there. 18.5, his best lap on lap number 6. Oh, LeBeau getting caught up just a bit. He might lose that spot to Beer. We're going to check it, and he does. So 2:25 to go. It's still Villaruz out front. Matt Beer to the 2 spot now. LeBeau down to the 3. Coles, Klein, and Lenhart. That's Jason and Hayden. 2:15 to go. Villaruz resetting a hot lap that time by 18.1. 17 and a 5.12 the pace from the all-white working into the chicane. Matt Beer in that 2 spot. Beer rocking that red and black white wheels. Working on a straightaway right now. Last time by 19.8. Beer coming across the line here with another 19.8. Shane Coles at an 18.9, though. His best lap that time by moves him to the number 2 spot. Beer dropping down to the 3. LeBeau in the 4. Jason, Hayden, and Lucas. 1:40 to go. Leader in that all white. Working on the straightaway. Villaruz, last time 18.1. Gonna back it up with an 18.3. Watching the chicane. 17 and a 5.12 the pace. Coles up in that 2 spot. 16 and a 5.13. Beer with a 16 and a 5.14. Separation there, 0.6 of a second. Now it's LeBeau to the 2. LeBeau, 16 and a 5.14. 5.14 for Beer. 5.17 for Coles. About 2 seconds separates LeBeau. Beer and Coles right now. 55 seconds to go. Klein in that 5 spot. Lenhart in the 6. Hayden Klein in the 7. LeBeau separating now just a bit from Shane Coles. It's 2.6 the gap. Coles only got 1/10 on Matt Beer with 35 seconds on the clock. Work together coming on the straightaway. Oh, little kiss off the pipe there. Never seen that before. They're linked. That was LeBeau. That should move Shane Coles up to the 2 spot here. 20 seconds to go. Villaroos resetting the hot lap once again. Time about to expire. LeBeau from the 2 to the 4. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still live. Hayden Klein, you are the first one done. Everybody else still going. Hayden Klein is the only one done. Everybody else still live. Jason Klein is now done. Everybody else still going except for the Kleins. Watching a chicane. It's clear. Matt Beer, you're done. Shane Coles, Villaroos, done. Waiting on LeBeau and Lenhart. There's LeBeau, just waiting on that all green. And that's a race. June, Showtime, Villaroos getting it done. 17 and a 5:11. Shane Cole, 16 and a 5:16. 16 and a 5:17 for Matt Beer. 5:19 for LeBeau. 15 and a 5:10 for Jason Klein. Lenhart with a 15 and a 5:20. 14 and a 5:01 for Hayden Klein. Yes. I'm not even going to turn that one on. That one keeps tripping everything. All right, guys, from that last race out to Marshall. Some of you guys back to back. Stock buggy race number 2. You guys are up. In this one, we've got the return of Nicholas Loesch. Scotty Ernst, Shane Coles, June Showtime Villaroos, Robert Bump Up Marzinski, and Jamie Tennis. Bumpin' Bob. I like that. Nice and easy on those warm-ups, guys. Come on, Loesch. Get it out of the way early. All right, everybody go across the line one more time. I had to make a little adjustment there. Robert, go across the line one more time for me. All right, everybody is checked in. Let's bring them to the starter straightaway. Straightaway is closed. I'm just going to restart this. The order in this one going to be the return of Nick Loesch, SAE, Shane Coles, Showtime, Bumpin' Bob, and JT. All right, guys. Stock Buggy, I'm going to call you by name. Loesch, Ernst, Coles, Villaroos, Bob, and Jamie Tenney's. All right, these guys circulating around here for lap number 1. Who's going to come out on top? It's Showtime Villaroos again in this one. Villaroos looking to do the double here in qualifying. Opening with the strongest lap. Shane Coles, though, taking lap number 2. So about 55 seconds in, we got Villaroos back to the front. Coles, Tenney's, Loesch, Ernst, and Marzinski. 4 minutes to go in this one. Top 3 guys on 18 lap runs. That's Villaroos, Coles, and Tenney's. Loesch on 17, Ernst on 17, Bumpin' Bob on a 17 as well. 16-8 last time by across the line for Villaroos. It's 18 and a 5-10. He's got about 6/10 on Shane Coles, who's got 9/100ths on Tenney's. Little break to Loesch, about 2 seconds. Ernst 9/10 off of Loesch. Marzinski a half a second off of Ernst. All these guys very close with 3:30 to go. Watch it exit in chicane. That's that beautiful red and yellow on his lid there. Remember, guys, if a faster car comes up on you, give him a little bit of room. Tuck in, follow him, learn a little bit. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper. Bumpin' Bob on his lid. Now it's Jamie Tenney's to the front. 18 and a 5-10 for him. 5-11 for Villaroos. Separation 3/10 up front. Coles not far off of those guys. Watching the chicane. Coles popping a tie rod there. Drake LeBeau pop tie rod right front. Coles going in for a pit stop here. We're going to time LeBeau. Quick stop there. Drake LeBeau on point. Coles going to lose about 10 seconds there. Not out of this one yet. Halfway down, halfway to go. It's Tenney's, Villaroos, and Loesch. Ernst, Coles, and Marzinski. Top 2 guys on 18 lap runs. 18 and a 5-10 for Tenney's. 5-12 for Villaroos. Loesch, 17:07. 16 for Ernst and Coles. 16 for Marzinski. 2:15 to go. Watching the straightaway. It's clear. Your leader working across the line. Last time 17-3. Going to back it up with a 16-8. He's got about 1.4 on Villaroos in that 2 spot. Villaroos in the all-white, factory white, working on the straightaway. Last time for him was the 17.5. Going to back it up 17.4. 1.5 the gap up front now. They've separated from Loesch in the 3 spot. Loesch got a little gap on Ernst, who's got a very slim margin on Coles, and now it's nothing. Coles takes over that 4 spot. Ernst down to the 5. Marzinski in the 6. 1:35 to go. Rough lap there from June. Going to give JT a generous lead now. It's 5.4 seconds up front. Only guy on an 18-lap run. Leader in that yellow, black, and white. Working onto the straightaway. $1:15 to go in this one. Tenney's, Villaroos, Loesch. That's top 3. Ernst and Coles. That's the closest battle right now for that number 4 spot. Separation 2/10 right there. Last time for Ernst, 17.9. Coles with a 17.5. Ernst sliding around that first off camber. Working on a straightaway. Still scrubbing them tires in. 18.2 across the line. Here comes Coles. 18.0. It's 1/10 now. Watch it on the exit of chicane. It's clear. 40 seconds to go. Tenney's in control. He's amassed a 7.5 second lead now, working through that chicane. Tighty lines for Tenney's. Villaroos in a 2 on the straight. Loesch in a 3 spot. He's in that green, red, and white Christmas-looking car working across the line here. Loesch with a rough couple laps. Going to drop him down to the 5 spot. Ernst taking over that 3 spot now. Him and Shane Cole's deadlock. 17 and a 5:14. It's 1/10. Loesch 17 and a 5:16. Time about to expire. Battle for the number 3 spot. Watching the straightaway go high. It's clear. Ernst sliding it around Loesch there. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still live. It's going to come down to the bitter end here. June Villaroos, you are done. Bumpin' Bob is done. Ernst done. Loesch done. There's Coles waiting on one more. And that's it. All in, all done. Jamie Tenney is going to take the TQ in round number 1. It's an 18 and a 5:09. His best run on the layout. Villaroos 17 and a 5:02. His best run. 17 and a 5:14.54 for Coles. 0.57 for Ernst. 17 and a 5:17 for Nick Loesch. Marzinski 16 and a 5:03. I'm working on it. I restarted the computer. Separation between Ernst and Coles, 3/100ths of a second right there. All right, guys, I will throw the timer on the screen. We'll have a little break here, and then we'll get into round number 2. Easy, Hayden. Steady, steady. You go golfing this weekend? No? I did. I did terrible. Chase Lemieux kicked my butt. Sorry, I didn't have the practice on. You're good now. All right, if you guys are ready, let's get into round number 2. Stock short course, you guys are up. Stock buggy, you guys are out to Marshall. So everybody in the building. Stock short course, you guys are up. Stock buggy out to Marshall. Half. All right, stock short course, guys. Go ahead, roll it around, check it in. While I rectify this screen issue again. Ah, Drake LeBeau, glad you could join us. What's up, brother? On a Tuesday. All right, I need a check-in from Matthew Beer and Hayden Klein. There's Matthew Beer and Hayden Klein. All right, everybody's all checked in, ready to roll. The order in this one going to be June Villaroo is going to lead us out. Shane Coles, Matt Beer, Drake LeBeau, Jason Klein, Lucas Lenhart, and Hayden Klein. All right, guys, this is round number 2, stock short course race number 1. I'm going to call you by name. June, Shane, Matt Beer, LeBeau, Jason Klein, Lucas, and Hayden. Round number 2, rocking and rolling here. Stock short course setting the tone. Watching the carousel, watching the sweeper go high in the sweeper. Oh, man, quick feet there. Easy, Ernst. My sciatica. Okay, Matty G. 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. It's June Villaroos out front, but it ain't by much. 1/10 of a second over Shane Coles. And we got LeBeau, Beer, Hayden, Jason, and Lenhart. 1:10 in, 3:50 to go. Leader working onto the straight. Here comes Shane Coles across the line. It's half a second up front in favor of June. Shane Coles just did his best lap, though. Lap time by 17:09. Villaroos on the point. 17 and a 5:07 for him. 5:10 for Coles. 5:16 for LeBeau. 16 for Beer. 14 for Jason. 13 for Lucas and Hayden. 1:40 in. 3:20 to go. Jason Klein doing his fast lap last time by 18:8. Matt Beer with an 18.9, his fast lap. Hayden Klein, 19.1, 19.7 from Lenhart. Fast laps working across the board here. Lenhart up on 2 wheels. Watch going to the chicane. Villaroos got to check up for the traffic just a bit. That's going to move Shane Coles a little closer here. Watch on a straight, go low, low, low on a straightaway. It is clear. LeBeau with his hot lap last time by 18.1. Up front, though, that all white. Villaroos working on the back of Beer. Beer up on that curb and giving Villaroos some room. Leader coming across the line. Last time 18.3, backing it up with an 18.6, 17 and a 5.08. Shane Coles across the line with a 19.2, 17 and a 5.13 for him. Watching the sweeper go high in the sweeper. It's clear. Villaroos starting to build a gap here once again. 3.2 to the second place car, Shane Coles. Coles in that white and orange working on the straightaway. Last time 19.2. Going to back it up with a 22 flat. Watch it going in front of the driver's stand. Go wide going in a triple. It's clear. 1:55 to go. Villaroos resets hot lap of the race on lap 10. It's a 17.6 for Villaroos. 1:45 to go. LeBeau up to that 2 spot now. Coles down to the 3. Then we got Beer, Jason, Hayden, and Lucas. 1:30 to go. Drake LeBeau getting spun around, doing a really slow turnaround right there. That's going to give that number 2 spot back to Shane Coles probably. We're going to check it here. That was a wide turn, I think. 1:15 to go. Coles taking over that number 2 spot. LeBeau down to the 3. Beer in the 4. Jason, Lucas, and Hayden. Matt Beer doing his hot lap last time by 18.9 on lap 11. 1:05 to go. Villaroos looking to reset that TQ by about 4 seconds right now. 17 and a 5:07 the pace. 5:18 for Coles. 16 and a 5:05 for LeBeau. 5:18 for Beer. 15 and a 5:09 for Jason Klein. Hayden on 14. Lucas on 14 with 45 seconds to go. Watch it going up the hill. It's clear. Villaroos solidifying his position up top. 17.3 last time by. New hot lap of the race again. Watch it after the triple. Clear now. LeBeau with an 18.1. Only 19 seconds on the clock here. LeBeau, late bloomer to this one. LeBeau in that white, red, gold, black, working on the straightaway. Drake currently residing in that number 3 position, 18-3 across the line. Watch it coming out of chicane. Keep it tight on the exit. Oh, June almost hitting that lap car right there. Shane Coles, you are done. Villaroos done. LeBeau done. Another hot lap for LeBeau. Matt Beer done. Jason Klein done. Waiting on Lenhart and Hayden. Waiting on Lenhart and Hayden. Racing behind you, Matt Beer. Racing in front of you, Jason. Thank you, guys. Excellent. There's Lenhart. One more to finish. He hustled. He hustled. And that's it. All in, all done. Marshals on your blowers, please. June Villaroos going to take that one. 17 and a 5.07, resetting that TQ and his personal best run on the layout. Shane Coles in a 2 spot. 16 and a 5 flat. 01 for LeBeau. 15 for Klein. 15 for Beer. 14 for Lenhart. And 14 for Hayden. Stock buggy making their way to the track. Race number 2. Yeah, right to your left. That motive banner right there, Lee. Lee. Nope, go scoot over to the left, or your right a little bit to that motive banner by the white and green car. Just stand right over there in that corner. Yeah, keep scooting over. All right, stock buggy guys. Go ahead, roll them around, check them in. Ugh. That's all right. Clock's not running yet. Some Little River Band. That's how you turn some hot laps right there with some LRB. You reminiscing up there, Dad? Little River Band? I know you're a big LRB fan. Big time. All right, the order in this one going to be Jamie, Little River Band Tennies going out first. June Villaroos, Shane Cole, Scotty Ernst, Nick Loesch, and Robert Bump Up Marzinski. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Jamie, June, Shane, Scotty, Loesch, and Marzinski. Watch it after that second off camber. Excellent marshal in there from LeBeau. Race number 2 on the track right now. Stock buggy. We are gunning for the one and only Jamie Tenney's TQ of an 18 and a 5.09. Tenney's and Ernst got a score to settle from the previous Tuesday night they both raced together. Ernst bragging about it all over social media. One minute in, 4 long minutes to go. It's none other than JT out front. 18 and a 5:08. Early pace for Tennies. Cole's in that 2 spot. 18 lap run for him. Marzinski on 18. We got Loesch, Villaruz, and Ernst. 3:45 to go. These guys grouping up in that kids table. Excellent driving there from Marzinski. Loesch got the leader on him. Excellent. 3 X-ray cars working their way onto the straightaway. Fine looking machines across the line. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Tennies, Coles, Villaruz. Top 2 cars on 18 lap runs now. JT 18 and a 5:10, 5:17 for Coles. Separation just 1.9 up front. Villaruz in that 3 spot, 17 and a 5:05 for him, 5:10 for Ernst. Ernst coming across 16.7 last time by. Hot lap at a race on lap 5 for SAE. Villaruz with a 16.8. Tennies with a 17.0. 2:55 to go. Leader in front of the stand. Yellow, black, and white. Ernst getting crossed up on that chicane exit. Our leader across the line, 16.7. It ain't no Ernst 16.7, but a 16.7 nonetheless. 18 and a 5:09 apace. Cole's in that 2 spot, throws down a 16.8. 2:25 to go. Shane Coles getting in the groove here in that white and orange, working on the back of Villaruz. Separation just 1.7 up front right now. Last time by, 17.3 for the top 2 cars, Tennies and Coles. Watch it exiting the chicane. First off camber, taking Ernst as a victim multiple times this race. Ernst coming across with a 20.5. That ain't enough. 3 down, 2 to go. A lot of racing left here. Ernst going to set his toe hook on the back of Tennies. June Villaruz throwing down a new hot lap. Watching in front of the stand. It's clear. Villaruz with a 16.6. $1:25 to go. Tennies and Coles. Separation now 4.3 up front. Villaruz in that 3 spot. Only 3/10 off of Shane Coles now. Excellent marshalling there from Drake LeBeau. Villaruz going to make it out of that driver stand error unscathed. 1:05 on the clock. Villaruz taking over that number 2 spot now. Him and Cole separated by 0.8. 4 down, 1 to go. Cole's taking a little hit off the pipe there. Going to give Villaruz that number 2 spot. Give him a better margin now. It's 1.5 up front. Tennies on the point though. 18 and a 5:09. 5:15 for Villaruz. 17 and a 5:02 for Coles. 5:09 for Marzinski. Ernst 17 and a 5:14. Loesch on 16 and a 5:02 with 30 seconds to go. Long lap from Villaruz. Going to move Shane Coles back to the 2 spot. Shane Coles in the green now. Looking to put it second on the grid. Bumping Villaruz down a spot here. 2/10 of separation. 14 seconds on the clock. Villaruz got to turn some laps. Shane Coles got to keep it clean. One more Drake. Triple. Time has expired. Keep going. It's going to come down to the wire. 4/100 separate the second and third place car right now. Coles and Villaruz, you guys are both done. Tennies is done. Loesch is done. Waiting on a couple more. Waiting on Ernst. And that's it. All in, all done. Tennies resetting the TQ and his personal best. 18 and a 5:08. Shane Cole, 17 and a 5:01.5. Villaruz, 0.6. Separation, 3/100ths right there. Marzinski going to bring home that number 4. 17 and a 5:07 for him. 5:14 for Scotty Aaron. 16 and a 5:03 for Nick Loesch. All right, guys, I'll get the main set up here. All right, guys, I'm going to throw the timer on the screen. It's going to be the same race order. Probably predicted that. Everybody made the main. Woohoo! All right. Stock short course A main. You guys are up. Stock buggy A main out to Marshall. Stock short course A main. Start making your way to the track. Stock buggy guys out to Marshall. All right. Stock short course A main making their way to the track here. A little two heat Tuesday. Stock short course making their way to the track here. He was already ready. What? You want me to point the camera at you? TV? I don't know what you're trying to tell me right now. Oh. All right, you guys go ahead, roll them around, check them in. You could have just said that. I don't need the baseball symbols. Roll them around, check them in. Stock short course A main. Oh. This is my house. What? Oh, I didn't hear you, Scotty. All right, everybody has checked in. The straightaway is closed. Hayden Klein on that number 7 spot. Lucas Lenhart on the 6. Jason Klein on the 5. Matt Beer on the 4. Drake LeBeau on the 3. On the number 2 is going to be Shane Coles. And your top qualifier tonight, June Showtime Villaruz on the number 1. All right, guys. This is our stock short course A main. It is a 7-minute A main. We're calling for a racer's minute here. Would you hold the brakes? What do you... All right, we're all good, Hayden? Deep breath, you locked in? All right, this is our stock short course 7-minute A main on a Tuesday here at Trackside. We're going to have some fun. We're going to take it easy on Scotty Ernst, the first marshal in the rotation here, on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Patience back there, Lenhart. Patience. I'm liking it so far. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, man. We're going to bring that back. We was almost there. I can't do Jason Klein like that. False start, false start, false start. I'm not going to name names, but it was an all-green truck. All right, guys, let's try that again. Let's do it just a little better. What's going on here? Hayden, your car's off again. Wrong one, Lee. This one behind you. Are you holding the brake?
You know you can't hold the brake for a long time, right? Good?
All right. All right. We're going to try that again. Stock short course, 7-minute A main. We're going to do it a little smoother on the sound of the tone. Nice and easy. No need to make a pass on the first lap. Just whoa up. Easy there, Lenhart. Easy, Hayden. Thank you. Self-induced there. Self-induced there as well. Couple self-made bobbles in the back there. We're going to roll with it. Villaruz rolling it out. P1. Coles in that 2 spot. LeBeau. They've separated a little bit from Matt Beer. Matt Beer, a little hit off the pipe there. Going to lose a little bit more ground. These guys coming around to finish lap number 2 here. Villaruz, Coles, and LeBeau. Little break to Beer, Lenhart, Klein, and Hayden Klein. Leader in that all-white, black wheels working on the straight. Coles, little 50-50 grind, trying to get every inch of track he can. Little hit off the pipe farther down the straightaway. Villaruz with an 18.3, Coles 18.4, 18.6 for LeBeau. Matt Beer 19.9. We got a little break too. Lenhart, Klein, and Klein. Leader's already coming up on a bit of traffic here. Our leader is that all white with the black wheels coming up on Hayden next. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. It's clear. Shane Cole's going to tap in the sweeper. LeBeau going to take that number 2 spot. So that's the battle now, working over to kids' table. Coming up on Hayden Klein, 2 cars. Excellent. Watching the sweeper go low. It's clear. Quick footwork there from Ernst. It's footwork all the same. Leader working over that tabletop. Villaruz. Last time by 17.6. Hot lap of the race. Going to back it up with a 17.7. 150 in. 5:10 to go in this one. LeBeau in that 2 spot working in front of the stand. Coles in the number 3. In that white and orange. Coles entering the chicane now. Trying to reel in Drake LeBeau. LeBeau, though, just did his fast lap. Last time by it was an 18.1. He's going to come across this time with an 18.6. Coles with an 18.0. Taking a chunk off on that time by. 4:45 to go in this one. It's Villaruz, LeBeau, Coles, Beer, Jason, Lucas, and Hayden. Yes. Second place will be coming up on Jason Klein if and when. Go high in the sweeper. Cole's going to tap out. Still there. High in the sweeper. High in the sweeper. It's clear. Marshall thought about it. His good conscience took over. 4:15 to go. Villaruz, another hot lap that time by 17.4. Gets into Hayden Klein just a bit, nowhere to go. Villaruz up on the pipe a little bit here. Going to come across at a 19.1. LeBeau in that 2 spot. LeBeau working on the straightaway now. LeBeau with an 18.5, taking 0.6 off of Villaruz that time by. Separation 6.3 up front. Shane Coles in the number 3. He's about 7 seconds behind LeBeau. And we got a little break to Beer, Klein, Lenhart, and Hayden Klein. All these guys pretty spread out right now. 3:40 to go in this one. Villaruz running low on fuel. He's been out there for 3:30. He's only got about 3:45 in the tank. Villaruz pushing it to the limits here. We're going to tech that fuel line after this one. 3:20 to go. Watching on the straight. Go high on the straightaway. It's clear. Villaruz gapping now, 17.9 last time by. It's a 7.7 second lead over Drake LeBeau in that 2 spot. Now 8.1 the lead for Villaruz, 2:55 to go. Shane Coles in the 3. He's 7.5 seconds back from LeBeau. Everybody very spread out in this one. Anticlimactic short course A main working right now, 2:45 to go. Watching in front of the stand. It's clear. Leader working that second off camber, sliding it around that thing. Villaruz hangs on. Coming across the line here with an 18.0. LeBeau in that 2 spot, working on the back of Lenhart and now Matt Beer. 2:20 to go. June Villaruz, 9.5 second lead right now. $4.55 down, 2:05 to go in this one. Matt Beer does his hot lap last time by. It's a 19.1. Going to back it up with a 20 point. Ugh. Villaruz, 18.0 across the line last time by. He's already looking to put our number 3 driver, Shane Coles, a lap down here. Dare I say it, Villaruz checked out, gone. 1:35 to go. No battles anywhere on the track right now. You give them 2 extra minutes, they throw it in your face. Like Rodney Dangerfield up here. 1:20 to go in this one. Villaruz, 11-second lead right now over LeBeau in that 2 spot. LeBeau is rocking the rear motor car. We'll give him that little caveat. Cross the line here, 18.6. It's up to a 12.6 second lead now. LeBeau got 7 seconds on Coles. He's got 14 on Beer. Beer got 9 on Klein. 13 on Lenhart, who's got 24 on Hayden Klein. 50 seconds to go. Leader in that all white coming up on the back of Beer here. He's got a generous lead. Yep. 40 seconds to go in this one. Stock buggy A-main up next, but you guys knew that. Villaroos across the line with a 17.9. 20 seconds to go. Villaroos should have this one in the sack. Five seconds to go here. This will be the final lap for June Villaroos on a victory lap. Oh man, LeBeau is he waiting? Is he shut down? I think he thermaled there for a second. All right, once you cross the line, you should be done. What a barn burner. Stock short course A-main. Villaroos going to go tone to tone in that one. Sweeper go high. LeBeau bringing home that number 2. Shane Coles, number 3. Matt Beer, 4. Jason Klein, 5. Lucas Lenhart, 6. And Hayden Klein in the 7. We'll get the track blown off here. Stock buggy A-main, you guys are up next. Stock buggy A-main making their way to the track right now. All right, stock buggy A-main guys, go ahead, roll them around, check them in. All right, straightaway is closed. Nick Loesch going to be on the number 6. Scotty Ernst on the 5. Robert Marzinski on the 4. June Showtime Villaroos on the 3. Shane Coles on the number 2. And your top qualifier tonight, Jamie Tennis. Seven minutes. You guys really showed me a 7-minute last race. Woo-wee. I lost my voice after that last one. Couldn't possibly do 10. We're going to take a break and have a nap in the middle. All right, guys, this is our stock buggy 7-minute A-main. Let's show you short course guys how to start a race here. No restarts. Have some fun on the sound of the tone. Shane Coles making his presence known here on lap 1. Not pressing the issue, but just letting JT know he's got his number. Oh, man. Ernst getting spun around a little bit there on the off camber. Ernst on the wrong side of the pipe. Long race in this one. Tanny's leading us out. Coles, Villaruz, Marzinski, Loesch, Ernst. I even bumped it up another minute. 7:10 left to go in this one. Tanny's in that yellow, black, and white. Coles in the white and orange. Villaruz in that all white. We got a little break to Marzinski. Loesch on his lid. Ernst going to take the spot. Ernst, last time by 16.9. Back it up with a 17 flat. Ernst turning some laps here. 6:40 to go in this one. Back to the front. Tenny's down the straightaway. Ernst catching that curb and going in the chicane. Tenny's on the point over to kids' table. Previous lap for JT, 16.6. Coles with a 16.9. Villaruz, 16.7. Tenny's making hard contact with the outside wall. Going to lose 2 spots there. That's going to move Shane Coles to the front. Villaruz in that 2 spot. Watch coming on the straightaway. Straightaway. Run, Lucas. One more, Lucas. Oh, man, shaking it up here. Tenny's getting it wrong. Coles and Villaruz going to separate. Coles and Villaruz getting together. Ernst diving out of the way. .220 in, 5:40 to go. It's Coles, Villaruz, Tenny's, Marzinski, Loesch, and Ernst. Get in there, Ernst. So Cole's going to get it wrong. He's going to give it up to Villaruz. Villaruz looking to do the double tonight here. He was your winner in stock short course. Looking to bring